Hi Klondikers, I hope you will be fine and enjoying the game and also my gameplay videos. So first I think I will collect all the things here, and actually in this video I will try to explain about how to get some basic resources, as we are going in this series about different resources. So in my one of the previous videos I explained about energy items and worms, and in this video I will try to explain about clay, coal, stones and raspberries. And I think all of these four are really important in this game, and I think most of the players are struggling with this stuff, that how they can have enough of these resources to play this game smoothly. So I will try to explain what are the possible options to obtain these resources and how actually I solve this problem for me, and how much resources I have currently. I will also show you these as well, but first I have a small request from you guys. So if you are watching my videos regularly and you like them, so please subscribe my channel and also press the bell icon, so that whenever I upload a new video you will immediately get a notification, and then you can see particularly for this temporary land. So whenever I upload it you get the notification, and then you can do your temporary land as well after watching the video. And also don't forget to check the playlist, because here you can see different types like permanent timed, and also especially these tips and tricks, because here you can find what kind of strategies I already shared, and you can also find future videos here related to the strategies of this game. So now we will move towards our main content now. So first I will start about, I think, all these resources together: clay, coal and stone. So I think the first option that you can use to get these resources, of course, is collections. So I will show you some collections. So here is like beer set, so you can get clay out of it, and you can also get like a handsome amount of experience points. And then you can also get I think coal from one of these, and it was this shaman set, so you can get coal from it. And I think there is one for stones as well, but I think that one is really difficult. So you can really see that I have only have 1000 plus. So I think this collection set is, I think, almost impossible to get in large amounts, but the other two I think is still manageable to get. So you can get at least clay and coal from collection sets, not stones. So this is one option that you can avail. If you have a lot of collection sets, you can get these resources whenever you need it, and also some experience points to increase your level. And the next thing that you can get from is, of course, the gift boxes. Sometimes I think you got it from from the developers, or you complete something, or you get like 100% clearing, 50%, 75, 25, like station clearing rewards, or gift boxes, or these kind of stuff gives you usually these resources, because they really know that people are struggling with these resources. So they usually give these kind of boxes so that you can have enough resources. And the third option is, of course, that you can go to any land. If you are doing temporary lands or permanent lands or time lands or any kind of lands that you are doing, whenever you chop the items that have like clay stones or coal stones or normal stones, when you chop them, of course you got these resources. When you take those things into your main home, then these things give you experience points and also these resources, and also it gives live energy, particularly clay and coal. When you brought these things into your home station, you drop it here, and then you got live energy as well. So that's also important to note. And also when you do mazes are temporary events that comes, I think, after 3-4 months or something like that. This is also a very good actually option to have a lot of resources, all resources, because if you do a lot of mazes, because it's infinite lands, you can do as many as you want. So you usually get a lot of resources depending on how many lands you are doing. I usually do around 60 lands, so you can get a lot of resources out of it, including clay, coal and stones. And also I think in mazes there is an option I cannot show you now, or maybe can try to go into my previous videos, because I made some videos on mazes. So if I can found, just to show you, because there are some options available that you can buy, and then maybe in my mazes video, I don't know if I did show this thing. Yes, here. Yeah, so this is one of my previous videos, and here actually I am showing you the options available in the mazes. So here I will show you, where was that, this one. So if you see here, so you can get this kind of equipment or machines from mazes, and when you use these equipment at your station, you can get coal, clay, oil, and also wind. But these are like limited resources. You cannot get infinite amount of material out of it, but you can still get handsome amount, but it's still kind of limited resources, and you have to wait for these events to come. So it's not an always available option, but it's still an option. So I thought maybe I should mention this one as well. And I think the another one is, I think everyone knows, is this free option, that when you put any material on your wish list, I guess I can show you how to put. So if you use this like plus button, so you add something, you can add 4 a maximum, and this is, I add raspberries here, so you can add 4. So you can also add coal, clay, stone, and raspberries, but you will get only one of these as a free gift every 24 hours. So this is also a good option, particularly if you have a lot of neighbors. Let's say, for example, I have 3400 plus, so I can at least expect 2000 or 2500 gifts, free gifts. So if it is raspberries, 2500 raspberries, or if it is coal, it's 2500 per day, which is, I think, a reasonable amount. So always try to put the things on your wish list which you need, either coal, clay, or all of them, or any one of them, and try to have as many neighbors as you can, so that you can get these resources daily, freely, without doing anything. And I think the last option, I think, which is not a lot of people are exploring actually, or maybe they're afraid of it, or maybe they don't like it, I don't know. Initially I was also not very good big fan of that thing, and which is trading. You can see I have a lot of traders already, or market stalls. I have around 18 market stalls, so which is a reasonable amount of trading here. So what I am trying to show you is that, so my already, you can see my trade is already gone, so I know I'm going to put it again. So always try to explore this trading feature of this game, because I think this is one of the best features that I found for this game. So if you can try to find some reasonable trades, I already made a video on trading. So if you go to tips and tricks playlist, you will find this video there. So please do watch that video to understand how I started with trading, and how you should start with trading, and how you can do it effectively. But here I will just focus on these 3 trades. So you can see here I put coal, clay, and stones, all 3 basic resources in against, or by taking horn sets. Because this is, I think, one of the another important thing in this game, because energy is the next important thing. So if you have horn sets, you can exchange them for +5 energy, and then you can use that energy for chopping in temporary lands or wherever you want. So always try to put these stuff against horn sets or raspberries or whatever you think is very important, but you need to have those stuff as well. So if you have anything which is important and you have in abundance, just put few trades. Maybe initially start with the lower amounts. It's a trick. So when you put lower amounts, even if your trade is too cheap and you realize that, okay, if it is too cheap, you can, because you put lower amounts, you will not lose too many resources. So then you can adjust it accordingly. So you don't have to start with the higher amounts, because now I know what is kind of reasonable trade. So I put higher amounts, but maybe you can start with half of it, like 1000 clay and 25 horn sets, or 30 horn sets, something like that. And here also maybe 2500 or even half of it, because then you don't need to give too many horn sets as well. Because I know some people also use horn sets themselves, which is, I think, I would not recommend at all, because these horn sets should always be used for trading, because that's a really useful resource. So my, I think, main conclusion is that if you are struggling with these 3 resources and all the methods that I mentioned previously, you are still not getting enough, I think that's the best option. So have a market stall, or even if you don't have it, maybe you can send me a message. I will do with you maybe with some trades, or maybe I will give you, if you are a low level player, I will give you just freely. So I will give you this market stall, and then you can start with some basic trades, especially for these three, and maybe you can start with the lower amounts, and then maybe with respect to time you will see how other players have their trades, and maybe you can adjust it accordingly. But you should start trading if you are struggling with these three resources. That's the main point of this video so far for these resources. And now I will briefly talk about raspberries, because this is another major thing, because everyone is struggling with raspberries. And why we need raspberries? Because that's what I am also making. So here I am also making this raspberry chimes, which gives you plus 40 energy, and I used it every time for all my lands. So I need raspberry to make it, and I think a lot of people are making this energy item, so they also used raspberries a lot, and then they need raspberries. So usually they are really struggling. So I think 2 or 3 options are same. Like the first one is this free gift. So if you put raspberries on your wish list, people will send you freely every day, so you will get raspberries. That's the first option. And the second option is this flower orangery thing, and I think a lot of people are also using this. But at first you need to buy flowers, so you need coins first thing, and in 12 hours you will get raspberries. But then you also need this fertilizer, which you can make from coal and millstones, sorry. Millstones you also get from stones, so you need stones, and then you need wind, and you need coal to make it. And then you also need this thing, rare plants, and this thing actually comes from one of the collections which is called flower sets. So you need a lot of resources actually, and then after 12 hours, yeah, you see here, so if you have flower set, you can get this thing from here. So you need flower sets, which you usually get from mazes or from different lands. When you chop certain flowers, you get flower sets. So for me, actually, it's a slow process, requires a lot of resources. So you make raspberries, but you use coal, clay, wind, and also these flower sets, and then it gives you small amount of raspberries after 12 hours. So for me, it was a kind of a slow and lengthy process. So I actually never used it. I think I just bought it once, and then I realized, okay, I need a lot of things, so I just stopped it there. So I didn't even plant it. So it's still there. And you can also get raspberries, of course, from the gift boxes, from the station clearing rewards, I think from the chest that you got from mazes, labyrinth chest, you can also get raspberries from this. So these are like non-permanent solutions that it gives you some kind of raspberries amount. But if you are struggling a lot, maybe this is not enough for you, maybe. And also there is one more option that I'll tell you, that if you go to this emeralds, so after every 24 hours, you will get a free bonus. So don't forget this bonus every time. So after 24 hours, just visit here, and then you click here, and then you will collect, let's say, 5 water, and then a new different free bonus will come here. And usually it's clay, coal, I think raspberries, yes, donuts, which you can make energy out of it. And I think it's different oil. So these are different kind of options available after every 24 hours. So don't forget to pick these free resources from here as well. So this is another option where sometimes raspberries comes as well. And I think the last option, again, my favorite one, is again trading. So you can see here, actually for most of the trades, I am giving raspberries because I take these collection sets and then I give raspberries, but I am mainly getting raspberries by giving bakeries. So these are my major like raspberries in source because it gives, if I am giving a bakery, I get 7,500 raspberries. So it's one time big amount of raspberries coming in. And also I am giving vegetable complexes, I think here, yeah. So I'm giving vegetable complexes and I'm getting 1,700 of raspberries. So I'm getting raspberries and I am giving raspberries as well in a lot of trades. And even I have, now maybe I will show you the amount of resources that I have. I think I already showed you for raspberries. So you can say I have handsome amount of raspberries, and I think the major part is coming from trading. Now I will show you my resources for clay. So this is around 300 yeah, 300k, 300 plus k of clay, and I think this one is, I think 3.4 million, I guess. Yes. So I think I have lot of coal, and all of it is coming from this trade that I mentioned, because if you just saw, I just took the trade, and even I'm now giving coal by giving, yeah, if I'm giving coal 10,000 coal, I'm getting this vegetable complex. So now I have like huge amount of coal. So I thought, okay, let's put another trade in which I will give coal and I will get another resource. And I can also show you the amount of stones that I have. And I think it is, yeah, it's 1 million. Yeah, more than 1 million, 1.2 around. So you can see that I have handsome amount of resources, which is, I think, more than enough for me to survive for a long time in this game. But if you really want to have this kind of resources, you really need to figure it out through trading, because other methods will give you some amount, but then you will struggle most of the time. Or when there's a new land, you will get some resources, but when you are done with the land after 2 or 3 or 4 days, if you are making a lot of stuff like this, because I have a lot of bakeries, a lot of factories, so you need a lot of resources as well. And if you want to expand to that much, then you need a lot of resources, and then you need trading. And if you can do trading in a reasonable way, don't go too expensive or don't go too cheap. So try to find an average value which you think is a good one, and you can try other neighbors, just look at their trades and how they are doing, and then I think it will surely work at some point for you as well. So I think, in my view, the most important thing to get these resources is trading. Don't take it easy. This feature is really mind-blowing for me, because I was really struggling in the beginning as well, and then I got this idea from one of my friends, and she told me that you need to put trades, otherwise you will struggle a lot. And then I put these initial trades for these 3 resources, and then I realized, okay, that's so easy. When your trades work, you will have tons of these things. So I think now you get more ideas that, okay, what are the possible options and which is the best one. So if you like the video, and if you want to see more related content and tips and tricks and gameplay videos, please don't forget to subscribe my channel, like the videos, share it with your friends, and do comment. And please let me know that which things you want to see in future, or which strategies you are struggling with, or which resources you are struggling with, and you think that maybe I know it already. So just comment below on the video, or maybe any video, or if you join my Facebook group, you can comment there. So wherever you like it, just comment, let me know, and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you in the next video, and I will try also to find an interesting topic for you for the next video. For now, I don't have any idea, but I think I will go towards how to get these bakeries and vegetable complexes in a huge number, and I will also show you my number of bakeries that I have, and I think you absolutely like it. So don't forget to watch my next video, and I will see you soon in my next video. So keep playing, keep enjoying, and keep subscribing, and see you soon. Bye bye.